Hello everybody, and a very warm welcome. You like that little bit? I don't know why I did that. I don't know why I did that, but I quite liked it. Hello everyone, and a very warm welcome to Crafters TV. My name's Ben Moseby, good to see you, thanks for being here. It's Tuesday, final offering of Tuesday, of course, launch party, always in this slot on a Tuesday. If you're new to us, this is your opportunity to basically catch up on any of the launches that you might have missed over the course of the last, it's usually a week or couple of weeks, a lot of the new launches basically, we pop into this show, give you that second bite of the cherry, and it's going to be a really fun show tonight actually, because we have got loads coming up. We've got plenty of sparkle for you, we have got Easter celebrations for you, we've got Explorer kits, out of this world deals, and much more over the course of the next couple of hours. Hopefully you'll make it nice and interactive for us as well. Get those comments in, get those questions in, anything you want to ask, anything you want to see, do let us know. And just before we do start the show, don't forget over on the website our spring sale continues. I do know within that section of the website new additions have been popped on there today. I think we've now got 372 lines with huge discounts for you. So if you are shopping today in the shows, do make sure you check out the website before you check out, because you might miss some phenomenal deals. I'll say a few hellos in just a few moments time, but let us say the most important hello to the lady who is, well, she's deserted me. Can you believe it? 2 days, she's had enough. She's packed her car up. She said at the end of the show tonight, Ben, I've had enough. I'm going home. I'm not doing another 3 days with you. Who do you think I am? And she's off. It is, I mean, I still think she's lovely, even though she doesn't want to work the rest of the week with me. It's Debbie Fisher.
Absolutely. It's not quite that way, though.
No.
In fact, I was supposed to be coming in tomorrow, but Sarah, you know what she's like? She's like, I want to do that launch. So she's coming in to do the amazing tea and coffee launch tomorrow. So,
Flora and fauna.
Sorry, it's a flora and fauna. Fauna or flora or flora and fauna?
Flora and fauna.
Flora and fauna. Yes, it's beautiful.
Wow.
So she's coming in to do the launch anyway. I think tea and coffee's next week, so don't worry, it's coming soon. But yes, she's coming in to do that one, so it just made it a lot easier on me. So yeah, and then Thursday I'll be down at the NEC. So if you are about or you're going down to the NEC, please drop by our stand and say hello. We've actually got Crafters Companion have got their own stand.
Yes.
So we're going to be on there all day, which is going to be amazing. I'm really looking forward to it. All of the Evesham stalls go in there. Rachel, who manages the Evesham, she's organised it all, so it's going to be super good. And then on Friday, our Ben is going to be down there. Saturday, Sarah's going to be there, and Sunday, our Debbie Robinson's going to be there. Although Debbie Robinson, do drop by and say hello to her all weekend, because she's going to be there Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. But Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, she's going to be on a stand where they sell our goods there. So she's going to be demonstrating on there. So it's going to be a fun show over the 4 days. It's
going to be great, isn't it? And what a great opportunity for us to meet you guys as well. By the way, in case you didn't hear it earlier on, Debbie has said on the Thursday when she's down there, she's quite happy if you nab her earlier on to walk around the show with you and carry your bags. You did say that, didn't you?
I did say that, yeah. Absolutely.
Personal
How much
shopper.
fun that would be, yeah. Can't do it for long, but I'll do it every now and again. If you want to drag me off and we go and look at some stuff, then yeah, absolutely. That'd be good fun.
I'll do that for you as well, but there'll be a small charge. Cup of coffee or...
Can you tell who the diva is, like, out of the two of us?
See, I normally have somebody carrying my bags for me.
Yeah, Laura.
Yeah.
Laura, come on, take those bags.
I have an entourage, actually. It's Laura, Daisy and George carrying all of my bags around for me. So that's what normally happens.
You're that man with the scarf, aren't you, that wraps it round his head and like, come on, gang, bring the bags.
Right, let's say a few hellos. We've got Superstar Susie on the socials tonight. Susie was here in good time today. Lol. The clock's got Susie a little bit confused. They go back to your normal time in like 2 weeks this weekend, isn't it? Basically, because we go forward in a fortnight and a bit, so it'll all be fine again. But hi, Superstar Susie on the socials. Stephen Nicole says, good evening, Ben and Debbie. Hello.
Hello.
Nana Kim 54 says hello and good afternoon, everyone. Apologies if you couldn't quite hear us initially. We had a few audio issues, but I think we're back now. We were cutting in, so now Wi-Fi's better. Should be good. Now it's fine. Hi to Trudy, who says hello once again. I'll be half listening. The New York Mets are about to begin, and I can't miss a pitch.
Oh yes, exciting stuff.
Is that baseball? Is that the World Series or something? I don't really follow baseball.
Don't know about that.
Can someone explain to me about baseball in the comments, maybe? Because can someone take us to the baseball, Johnny says. Because I don't really understand how many times like, the batters get to bat and stuff. I don't understand the whole thing of a baseball game.
Yeah.
Anyway, they do it 4 times, do they? I just don't know.
Just like rounders, really, isn't it?
Well, that's what I kind of think. Is it like rounders, though?
Yeah.
Like, if you get round the whole thing, do you then get to have another bat and you go again until you get, like, run out?
No, I think the next person is...
In. No, but what I mean is if you manage, so you can score a home run and get all the way round, or if you go base and get round, do you then go, once the other people have batted, do you get to keep going until you get out?
A bit like cricket.
No, cricket's not like that.
Oh, isn't it?
No, once you're out, you're out.
No, what I meant is that you keep going until you're out.
Until you're out,
yes. Yeah.
But cricket, you obviously run up and down.
Yeah.
Not round.
Not round and round. Explain to Ben. Explain to us, I don't know either.
No. Lois says, good afternoon, everyone, from Ohio. It's live at 5. It is Lois. Stephen says, good afternoon, everyone. Rebecca dances in, saying hello, Ben and Debbie. And Terry H says, hey, Debbie, Ben, Susie T, and all from Iowa. Hello, Terry.
Hello.
Hello, Christine Baker in Alberta, Canada. Michael Adams joins us, saying, a very good evening, young man.
Ah.
Thank you, Michael. Thank you for sending the pictures of your bunnies, by the way. I saw those on my Facebook yesterday. Very impressive. Hilary says, hello, everyone, from Hilary and Holly Collie. Hello, woof. Mary Pat says, good evening. No, she doesn't. She says, good morning. Just read it. It's there. Good morning, everyone, from sunny Montana. And Jane says, good morning, everyone, from fabulous Las Vegas. My last show for a few days, feeling nervous. Jane is going in for shoulder surgery, I believe, tomorrow.
Oh, yes.
So we send her all our very best, Debbie,
Yeah,
don't we?
absolutely. We're sending you lots and lots of love, Jane.
Jane, you'll be out before you know it, I'm sure, and back watching us. But yeah, we're sending you all the very best. And Joanne Bockerman says, 9 innings, 3 outs in an inning.
Still doesn't mean anything.
So 9 innings as in like each team has 9 goes and you can have 3 bats people in an innings, right? So you get 27 people can potentially bat. And whoever scores the most wins. Let's talk about craft. Is it Everyday Sparkle first, is it? Oh, right, sorry, I was right. I was listening. I panic sometimes because I can see the details before you can see them at home. So I was right. Whew. Fancy frame creator card dies. Now, we had a full bundle of these initially, but as you can imagine, they were very, very popular. So we now just have a duo version of them available for you. £20 or $24. We have the Bumbling Bee. And it's crazy to think, we'll chat, I'll just show you the 2 designs, we'll chat to Debbie about this, but there's only 4 dies in this set. And when you see on the board here, the different configurations and the different ways to be able to use them, it makes you think there must be more than 4 dies in this set to be able to do all the things that you can. But there really aren't. So you've got the Bumbling Bee, that's producer Johnny's favourite, I remember when we launched it. And then we've also got the beautiful Floral Dream as well. Once again, 4 dies in total. And these really are stunning. The designs, first of all, are beautiful, like the inner design and then the design of the frame. But when you talk about versatility with these, I mean, literally, there are so many ways to use them, aren't there?
So many different ways, yeah. And there was a couple of other boards for them as well, where you can create them in the card with the apertures that are hammering them through. They are absolutely stunning. I think some of the best creator cards that we've ever done. And these 2 designs, to have these left, I know like the lighthouse and everything was everyone's favourite.
So
I think it was lovely. But actually, these 2 designs that we've got left are absolutely stunning. And I'm thinking the Fauna and Flora and Fauna that's on tomorrow, that bee one is going to go beautifully with it.
Absolutely right. Yeah, we're launching that tomorrow with Sarah, but of course you can pick it up first thing on Wake Up Call tomorrow. But yes, the Bumbling Bee, and then your beautiful, I think you said Flora and Fauna, it's not, that is called Floral Dream, £20 or $24. I believe, well, certainly as was the case earlier on, if you do want the others, they are still available, but as individuals, there must be a handful left. So the beautiful butterfly's gone. The one with the lighthouse, the peaceful seascape, that is available, but it will be a small amount because if we'd had a lot, we'd have put them into the bundle. So it will be just a handful if you want to get those, shop the show. But you've got some finished samples there, Debbie.
Can I just say, how amazing is that platinum price? £10 a die set.
I know.
That is so good.
Really good value, isn't it?
Absolutely. When you think about what you can do with them, look at this card here. It's absolutely stunning. So creating it on the front of your card, I'm going to do something very similar actually, but we're creating a different style of card, but the same sort of thing, and putting the bee on the inside there is absolutely gorgeous. What about this and colouring in a slightly different colour on the inside? I think that is so lovely.
That's really
and
cool.
Using the whole thing as an actual topper for the front of your card, I think that is really stunning. I adore the floral one. I just think it's beautiful in every way.
Is that coloured or paper?
It's elegant. It's actually it's coloured in the background. So it's not paper piece, so it's the colour in the background, which is super easy to do because all you need to do is do your colours and then cut it out with your die cuts, and it's just it's just absolutely stunning. And then we've got one more here, which is and I love that because that's the same die but two totally different sizes and doing it in a totally different way. And this one I believe is a shaker card, so putting your acetate behind it. So
That's
this
really
one's
cool.
cutting into your card, this one's cutting out of your card. And that just shows the versatility of these dies and just how pretty they are. It's the first time we've been able to sort of have a play with them because I never got the chance to launch them or have them on any other show. So what we're going to start with is a diorama piece of card. I say a diorama piece of card. I've created a diorama.
Yeah.
So my piece of card is 11¼ inches by 7¼ inches. And then I've scored it at 1 inch and 2 inches, turn it round and scored at 1 inch and 2 inches. And then that's created the front of my card here, which is going to create that diorama style. And then the base of my card, let me just give you the measurements of that. So I've done all the measurements. I've created this at 7¼ by 9¼ inches, which means when you place these together, when you stick these together, it means that when the top is folded down, you can still fold it flat. So it will fit into a normal regular envelope as well. So I'll pop that one to the side for now, and then we're going to use this die. So we're going to do sort of multiple things really. So the first thing I want to do is we're going to cut out our design into here. Now what I have done, Ben, is I've already created, and one of my favourite pads at the moment is that Valentine's pad. Can't remember what the name of it is. Love is in the air, is it?
The one from earlier?
Yes, no, it's the 12 by 12. There's a 12 by 12. Love letters? Yes, I think it is love letters. You're right. Yes, well done. Big tick for you.
Thank you.
Now, I want to cover my entire front of my card here. So I've cut that to size, and then all I've done is I've used my trimmer to gut out the middle section, and I've done it the same sorry, I haven't, that's not what I've done at all. I die cut using, let me just bring that in, this die here. So I've actually made my frame by die cutting this out. So once you've done your frame, have that done first, because then you can place this to where you want it on your front of your card, and then bring in that middle section. So that's this one here. Doesn't matter which way round it goes, but that way you know that you've got that central to where you want it put.
Yeah.
So we're going to die cut it right into this section. So I'm going to put some tape on that to start off with. And then we're going to cut also the middle die. So I'm just going to pop a piece just at the bottom there. And then we want the next circle die, because you're getting 4 dies here, to cut out that middle section. So we're just going to place that inside. And then I'm going to tape those 2 pieces, just like so. And then I'm just going to put one more little piece just at the top to hold that in position while we run that through.
Must say hi to Heather Hollyoak, who says, hi, it's my first ever chat. Well, hi, Heather. She says,
Hello,
do you have to have VIP tickets to meet you all? Are you meaning the NEC? Because if it is the NEC...
No VIP. We're not VIPs. You can just come up and talk to us. No, absolutely not. There is going to be a VIP section, which is cool. And Sarah, I believe, will be in there at certain certain points in the day.
Hang on a minute. You've just sprung this on me now. There's a VIP section on our stand?
No, there's a VIP section in the VIP area.
I knew that, but I thought for a second
no.
you were going to say we had a VIP section, because I was going to say that is where I would be if that was on our stand, waiting for everybody.
Yeah, no, we don't have a VIP section, but there is a VIP section, and it's a section, if you've got VIP tickets, it's well worth it. You have to pay a bit more for your ticket, but you do get to go into a section and you get free tea, coffee and soft drinks all day.
Yeah.
And there's also somewhere where you can put your shopping bags as well,
yes.
so you don't have to carry all your bags around with you. And then there's lots of make and takes, I think, that are going on in there as well. So yeah, it's really worth going for. But we're not doing that. We're literally having an open stand where you can come in, you can chat to us, not just me. I think there's going to be a staff from the Evesham shop there. There's going to be places where there's going to be lots to buy as well. We've got a shop ourselves, which is amazing. So if you need any advice or you want to know how to use something, then yeah, just come up and give us a talk and, you know, let us know what you're up to. I can't wait, because the one thing, we love being interactive, don't we, Ben, on here?
Oh, yeah.
But there's nothing better than seeing people in person, and we don't always know what you look like. So it's going to be really nice to be able to put a face to the name.
When I was at the other place all those years ago, you could guarantee that as part of the role of being a presenter, you would be asked to go to one of these events at least once, possibly twice a year, and it was always my favourite thing to do.
Yes.
I loved it because, I'm like you, I love to meet people, I love to chat to people, you know, and like you say, put faces to the names.
Yep.
And this is since I've been here, this is the first time that we've done it. Since I've been here.
Yeah, I can't remember. So I've been to the
You used to have
NEC.
the Craftaganzas here, didn't we?
Yes, we used to do Craftaganza, and I've been on the stand with other shops, should I say, which have. I'm going to use all the dies on this one now. Yeah, I've been in with all the with other stores demonstrating. So, which has been really cool. But you can literally drop by and just see. It's the first time we've done it for a long time.
Just to say, if you're looking for this, it's not on the shop today for some reason. If you just search fancy frame, this will come up. And just to say, Sue, yes, the honeycomb die is included. The honeycomb die is part of the bee die. So you get the 4 dies in there. So yeah, everything with the bee in that collection. So excited to meet everyone at the NEC, says Stacey Lou. Wish I could have gone every day. What day are you going again, Stacey Lou? Remind me. Kathy Green's in Mechanicsburg. Paul Prince has dropped in for a few minutes. The bee is my favourite of these dies, she says. And Jen joins us as well. Hi, Hilary, says, I'm making a Mother's Day card with the butterfly tomorrow. Gillian Denton's in. And very quickly, Stacey's explained the rules of baseball here, very clear.
Oh, okay.
They run through the entire batting order until a team makes 3 outs. Each batter is up until he gets out or gets on base. An out is made if the batter is struck out 3 strikes or is thrown out if he makes a hit but doesn't make it to the base before the ball is thrown there. An out is also made if the ball pops and is caught by the other team. I think it is. The game was explained to me by my friend's husband and son.
Oh, okay.
It makes sense now, doesn't it?
Yes, absolutely. I think. You said that so quickly it went over my head, if I'm honest, Ben.
It made no sense to me.
Oh, that's good. I thought it was just me thinking, well, actually, I think just because you said it so fast.
I did it on purpose.
Now, look at this, Ben. Now, normally we would say don't cut all your dies at once, do it one at a time. But these dies cut like an absolute dream. Look at this. I mean, just taking those bits off, that's just a couple of bits in there that we can just pop through. Oh, that doesn't want to... There we go, it's clinging on. And then just taking those bits off. So all of that is cut out, and that middle section, which is amazing. If you've got your little die brush, just run that over there and you can literally pop all of those out in no time at all. So they're all cut. It's just a case of just popping the few out, the hanging ongers. So just take that one. There we go, and just a couple more at the side here. Right, so once we've got all those bits done, let's move that to the side and just take my tape away from that. There we go, so nice and easy, and the fact that we can cut all that intricate die in one go in our Gemini is amazing, not just because of how good the dies are, but the fact that we can do the middle section and the actual design in one pass.
Would that work in one pass through the MIDI as well? with all of them?
I think it would. Yeah, I think it would, absolutely. I think the dies are really good and cut well, so they've got good coating on them. And if it doesn't, just run it through and then wind it back.
Yeah.
If you need to just have a little bit more pressure. But I think it probably would. Yeah, absolutely.
And taping is a really good tip, isn't it?
Yes.
Whatever way.
Absolutely, you need to do that. So now if, let's just say, for instance, you haven't taped it very well, what I would say is to just be careful then, because if this die slips, say, and goes over the top like that and cuts out, what it will do is it will put a big dent in your die. But it won't stop its cutting capabilities. I've never had a die that's overlapped and not been able to continue to cut. So I think it would be absolutely fine. But yes, it's definitely worth taping them down really well. Now, the other thing I've done is, now if we take this one here, I've got a circular die at home, which, and all I wanted to do, that's not what I did on that one. Let me bring this back in. Not that one, this one. We will get there. I'm going to bring this die back in like so. I just wanted to try some different ways of using this, because what I noticed is that you get this rim around the edge, and then all I'm going to do, I'm going to grab myself a piece of card just so I don't get too messy. And I'm going to just bring in my pink tulip pigment ink pad. And let's also grab the ink daubers. So you'll find them on the website. We was showing them today.
Yep.
And let's just, there we go. And all we're going to do, let me find a pink one. And literally, I'm just going to go around the edges.
These are on the show, actually.
The daubers, yes.
Yeah. Yeah, they are. Loving the demo, says Stephen.
Oh, thank you, Stephen.
And Stacey Lou's going on Saturday to the NEC. Says, hopefully I'm lucky enough to meet Sarah. You will, if you pop along to the stand, she'll be there, unless she's in the VIP bit. Yeah, you'll hear her before you see her.
That's very rude to say that about Stacey Lou.
No, Sarah.
Oh, Sarah,
yeah.
sorry. I thought you'd be very rude to Stacey Lou then.
She does say, I'm gutted that I can't meet you, Ben, or Giggles Debbie. Next time, Stacey Lou. Next time.
Absolutely. But Sarah, I mean, it's the pinnacle, isn't it? Yes, absolutely.
You can guarantee there'll be probably queues outside of our stand on Saturday.
I bet it's going to be
She'll be non-stop all day.
Yeah, she will, absolutely.
Oh yes, if you say Stacey, if you say Ben, Johnny, and Debbie have sent you, and Jamie, you'll be able to get to the front. I just imagine like Saturday be absolutely rammed. When I'm there on a Friday, I'll be like that.
She'll come in next week and say,
Anyone?
did you tell people to push to the front?
Yeah.
Because you said, we'd be like, no.
Yeah.
I don't know where you got that from. We never said that.
Yes, Ben and Debbie said that I got a VIP pass to push to the front of the queue.
I mean, here's a little tip. Like, we're never going to be rude to anybody. So whatever you want to do, go for it.
Yeah, exactly right. Exactly right.
Right, now, because we've done that, and I didn't even plug in I'm just going to plug in my heat tool. We're just going to heat emboss around the outside. So it's a nice little tip just to add some extras around that rim, because I want to make this quite a nice, soft looking card, and just add in that extra rim around, and being able to do that with the die, it just makes it look really pretty. So all we're doing is just holding that down while that just takes around the edge, and that's going to give us that beautiful outline of the pink. So don't be frightened to even do just some of these smallest techniques, because it's going to really add to your finished look. So there we go. Just making sure that's all, there we go. Right, so that's our base done. Do you know what? I've done that completely wrong to the demo that I was going to do. I thought that was weird that I'd done this. So I'd cut out this, because what I wanted to do was to place this one over the top. And actually, and I'll bring it in, I wanted to do it the opposite way round. So I've actually done the inside of this and heat embossed it, but I've done the outside of that one. So actually, all that's doing is showing you, let's bring that in, it's just showing you two different ways. So you can do the outside and the inside. The reason I thought I was doing it this way is because if I bring in this one here, I was doing it on this one on the outside rim. So you can bring in that die. Let me find my square die. It's disappeared. It's probably nope. On top of the packaging. Oh yes, well spotted, Jamie. Yes, this one here. So you can do the same thing, pop that over the top, then you can do round the edges, and then that will create this one here.
Perfect.
So you can see doing the same thing. So you can have it either way, but we're going to use this one where I've done it inside. But it just shows you how pretty that can now look with having that beautiful design. Then what we're going to do is use, we can also use this, and I'm going to use this one instead. That's why I did this one. When you pop that down and you use your ink, so let me just do this one, like so. When you use this, you can use it as a stencil. So literally use your ink daubers, and we're just going to go round here.
I'd love to have gone to the NEC, says Hilary, but Holly's Auntie Lisa has 2 broken ankles. Ouchie.
Oh,
get well soon.
Not good.
Who else was I going to mention here? Jane says, thank you, Ben and Debbie. That really means so much. Jane, yes, we're sending you lots of love and well wishes. You'll be absolutely fine. Stacey Lou says if she's in that queue, she'll just flash her Club Inspire badge. Yeah, that's the way to do it. Flash your Club Inspire badge, get to the front of the queue, push your way through. Amanda says, Ben, will there be time at the show for us to ask for a photo? Yes! Definitely, if you come up and say hello, we're expecting you to ask for a photo, aren't we?
I'm going to be a little bit...
You're going to charge for photos, Debbie, are you? Oh dear, there's always one.
I'm not you, Ben.
Oh, sorry.
I'm going to be really upset is what I was going to say if people don't ask for a photo.
I thought you were going to say, I'm going to be really honest. I'd say
do you know what? When I first started working with Sarah and used to go down to TV stations, Sarah planned this day where everyone came and crafted for the day and asked me if I would go and help. So I was so used, because before I worked for Crafters, because I've only been employed by Crafters for 9 years this year, but I've been with the company about 13 years, I think now. And before then, I helped Sarah with all the tables set up and went to HSN and did the QVC. So I was always in the background rather than being on telly.
Yeah.
So we did this we did this where people won to come and craft with Sarah Davies. And I was doing all the table setup, and then people started asking for photos, and then it was like, Debbie, we want you in them, and I was like, me? Like, it really threw me, and I was like, no, you just want Sarah, and they was like, no, you come and get in the photo as well. And it was then I thought, oh my goodness, this is like so surreal that people want to have their photos done with you. But it's so lovely for us, because it's just a really nice memory for everybody to be able to do that. Look at that for a stencil. How gorgeous does that look? So so not only can you do your outside edge, that one's fully done, and this one's on the inside. So there's lots of different ways that you can use that, and that's just the inside part of the die. You can do all of it with the outside part as well. So we're going to use this one, and we're going to pop those ones to the side for now. And then we're going to finish our card. So this one here that we cut out, let me just pop all my ink pads away.
I remember the first time I went to one of those events with the other company I used to work for, and I think I told this one before, and they had presenter photographs back then. And I remember getting there, and there was a pile of my photos, and I was just like, what would we do with these? They're like, oh, you'll give these away to people because they'll want pictures. And I was just like laughing at the fact that people were going to come and say hello. Got rid of them all. I can believe it. People come,
Did you not think you were going to?
Can I have a photo? I did take one home for Laura, one home for my mum as well. But yeah, people did come for those. But yeah, absolutely ask for a photo.
That's funny. I don't think we've got any photos of us at the show, have we?
But you can come up, take a photo. Hopefully you'll take pics and then you'll plaster them all over your social media and put them in the I'm a Crafter's companion group as well.
Absolutely. Tag us in there. Yep.
And I know certainly on the days where we're there, we'll try and do some social media bits as well. So, particularly for our US viewers who definitely won't be able to get there, we'll try and
you've got to do your foam on a roll.
Oh yeah, we'll get people singing it.
Absolutely.
I'm going to have a lot of fun. I'll be on the socials, so hopefully we can give you a bit of a taste as to what the event's like. Have a little walk around and do some videos and stuff.
Are any of our social team going to be there?
I think potentially a couple of.
Because actually Max, I think, lives near that way, doesn't he? So It's likely he might be down there.
I think he's in Bradford.
Oh, why did I think he was down that way?
Begins with the same letter.
I don't know why I thought that. I'm sure someone told me that he was down near that way.
No.
So could be wrong.
But yeah, we'll take pics, we'll do videos, so it's all good.
So this bit we've cut out the middle here, we're going to use for our background.
Okay.
And then we're just going to have our white one that we cut out and pop that one into place so we can see that. So let's glue that one down. And then, in fact, I'm just going to carry on using my glue here.
The flower frame would work well with the Easter collection, says Michelle Butler. It would, wouldn't it?
Really nice, yeah. Mother's Day as well, weddings, anniversaries, birthdays. Yeah, absolutely gorgeous design, this one. And it really will work lovely with the flora and fauna tomorrow.
Yeah.
Both dies will.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, because you've got flora and fauna here.
Yes.
As well, and that's the great thing. Like, we'll show you the boards again in just a second. Because you've got this kind of centerpiece die that Debbie's working with now, but then of course you've got the frame, and there's so many different options. Even if you just wanted, you know, like a standard circle aperture or a hexagon aperture, you've got the opportunity to do that. So yeah, very, very worthwhile, useful dies to have. I think, did we say it's like an 8-in-1? There's at least eight different combos.
Yes,
isn't there,
absolutely. At least, yes, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's just they're absolutely gorgeous. So just making sure we've stuck that one down. I am just going to pop my pin in so we don't lose that one. There we go. Take that bit of glue away. And then I just need to find that back bit of paper that I did tell you about that I measured, which has gone missing. What have I done with it? There it is. It's hiding away. So that's our back section. So this is going to be stuck into place. So before we do that, I just want to make sure that we get that into the middle section. So I am going to use tacky glue because you want to make sure that it's got a little bit of wiggle room. You could, if you wanted to, use a bigger piece of cardstock on the inside, but this I managed to get out of one piece of 12 by 12.
And that's from the love letters, isn't it?
It is from the love letters, yes. Yeah. And rather than cut into another, I'm quite frugal with my papers, rather than cut into another piece of 12 by 12 to get a bigger piece, I thought, well, actually, we'll just use the piece that's been cut out of this middle frame. So we're just going to pop that right into the centre. So that goes that way around. And just before I stick that down, I mean, I can roughly see by eye that's going to be fine, but I'm going to just stand this up to myself so I can see that by eye. Yep, it looks perfect.
Lovely.
So then we can stick that down. And that's the good thing with having a wet glue, is because you can absolutely see where you're going. And if you get any little sort of glue spots coming out the side, you give that a rub and that will just wipe away. Yeah. But that will stay stuck beautifully. So, and again, even though it is a wet glue, just give that a burnish down. And then all the glue will go into all the fibres of the card, because I have used, my new favourite card at the moment, Ben, is this white linen cardstock.
Oh, yeah.
I use it all the time and I absolutely love it. And then we're just going to do the same, but I think I'm just going to switch to our tape pens, just for a nice, quick, easy stick down. And again, super strong, these glue pens. And on the other side. And what's nice about Creator cards is the fact that you can use any papers you've got in your stash, any sentiment, so anything's going to work. So whatever you want to do, whatever occasion, it's going to work really well for. So
this is brilliant. This is a diorama, isn't it, you said?
Yes, diorama card, yes. And then we're just going to place that one onto there. Like
what size was the base for that card, please?
So it was 9 inches. Let me just check. 9 1/4 inches by 7 1/4.
Okay.
So just pop those in. So that one gives us that piece, and then we're also going to pop this. In fact, I might just pop that onto some foam pads.
Whilst you're sticking, Peggy Whiskersill says, I love the new tape runners. They have a lot of product on them, and they're refillable.
Yes.
Victoria says, I'm a bit nervous because, to be honest, I'm going on my own. Oh, to the NEC. as well. And then approaching Ben, I'm going to be a bit starstruck. I think I'm going on Friday. Victoria, I know what, this sounds a bit freaky, I know what you look like because you're on our videos, aren't you? So if I see you, I'll approach you and it'll make it a lot easier. Yes. Don't be starstruck though, honestly.
Yeah, and please don't be frightened to approach anyone. Our team, and I don't mean just the team here like Ben and myself and Debbie and Craig, even the people on the stand, so Rachel from the shop, they're all used to people because they work in shops, and they are the nicest people. So just popping that, that's about right. And then we're going to use this one, Ben. So the one that we've gone through, inked through, did I have another one that was already dry? Yes, I did this one. So I've heat embossed this one so you can see just a little bit shiny. And we're going to use this on the front as well. And then all I've done is use that same technique of applying the ink around the edge of my nesting die, heat embossing that, just putting a little bit of foam pads onto a sentiment. And obviously you can use any of your nesting dies that you've got in your stash, any of your stamps. We've just got our birthday wishes. We're going to do the same in the same sort of order. So pop that down like so, and use that just around that edge. And let's just smooth that out. Pop that down like so. So when that goes to the side, that will then lay flat. And then all we're going to do is add that sentiment. Make sure that's stuck down. And I'm going to just pop that along the bottom.
Perfect.
Just want to, let's do that across there.
Amanda's just had a delivery, says bookworm showstoppers here. Can't wait to get crafting with that tomorrow. So pleased that I did go for the complete range. And Crafty Stacey Lou says, I'd actually love to meet Nicola. She isn't going, unfortunately. She's off this week.
No, she's so lovely.
Yeah,
and there we go. There's our beautiful card with our creator cards.
That is brilliant. Absolutely stunning. And again, that's a great demo to show you lots of different ways to be able to use the different elements that you've got within that collection. Both of those you're going to get. So you've got the beautiful rose, the floral dream that Debbie has just shown you there. And that, again, just shows you a few of the different ways that you can use the 4 dies. You know, something as simple as just cutting like the circular aperture, using the waste of that to create a matte layer, just using the frame, just using the inner detail part as a topper, cutting it out, cutting that into your cardstock, using the frame with a base, just cutting the frame and leaving an aperture, using the whole thing. There's so many different ways to be able to use all of the 4 dies that you've got within the set. And yeah, you know, as you guys have said, use it with your Easter collection. Get ready for the Flora and Fauna collection tomorrow because you'll be using these alongside that collection too. And exactly the same with the Bumbling Bee. Those 4 dies giving you so many different options and combinations to be able to create lots of different styles of card really simply and easily. Should be 30 quid, 34 bucks, 20 pounds if you're platinum or $24 if you're shopping in the US and you're a platinum member. Beautiful card, Debbie, says Melanie D. Stunning, says Trudy. Lois says, gorgeous card. Thank you, Debbie. And our Susie says, that is just beautiful, Debs. And Stacey says, Ben, I know about baseball. My son played for years and years. I can answer any questions. To be honest, I think I've probably got too many questions and we'll probably end up talking about baseball all night. I just don't understand. Probably what I need to do. Yes, that's a great idea. Essentials Corner tomorrow, I'll ask you about baseball. There we go, that's what we'll do tomorrow night. Doris A says, beautiful, Debbie, and there's loads of love coming through for that. Quick one with it being launch party. We've got an Explorer kit, just basically does exactly what it says on the tin, giving you a chance to have an explore, a little play in a certain area of craft, and this is all about edgeables, so our fantastic dies which create a beautiful effect on the edge of your project. This is a lovely collection actually, because for £20 or 28 bucks, we're giving you 3 dies, we're giving you cardstock, we're giving you poke tools and the correct tape pen to use with these. So the first die you're going to get is from the Fairy Glade collection. You've got that beautiful Midnight Fairy die, so you've got all of that detail that cuts in, and then of course the beautiful fairy who's going to be the edgeable component on your project. Then from the Majestic Unicorn collection, we bring you the beautiful embrace your inner unicorn. So again, the detail of that mane cutting into the card, leaving detail there that you can perhaps, I don't know, back with your illusion film paper piece back in, add a little bit of colour to the unicorn there as well, but you're going to sit that on the edge of your card. And then you've also got one of our corner edgeables, which is the beautiful, the stunning, elegant peacock. So I think actually in that bundle alone, for those three, you've got three absolutely stunning edgeable dies for a brilliant price. And then, as I said, we give you a roll of our Dotty tape pen. That's absolutely perfect as well, because the elements of these, the cut on this will be quite intricate. It's going to be difficult to stick, not with your Dotty tape pen, because of course that's just going to lay the dots exactly where you need it to be. You're getting 72 feet, 22 meters of stick as far as that's concerned. Once again, you know, when you're using your edgeables, there'll be a little bit of amount of weeding out the dies. Poker tools are going to help you do that, so we give you 2 of those within the bundle as well. And we send you away with not 1, but 2 lots of our beautiful Centura Pearl cardstock. You have got the 10 sheets of ivory, 310 GSM, giving you a beautiful Centura Pearl sheen. And of course, everyone's favourite, we're going to give you the 10 sheets, 310 GSM, that included with the 3 dies and the tape pen and the poker tools is a phenomenal buy and a brilliant opportunity for you to jump in and try edgeables. And if you go back, a beautiful beginnings, probably a month ago or so, I did do a bit of an edgeables masterclass with, was that you, Debbie? Or was that Debbie?
So it must be Debbie Robinson.
Must have been Dee Rob. One of the beautiful beginnings recently, I'd say about a month ago, we did a bit of a masterclass and I had a play, made some projects with edgeables. So if you want kind of some tuition, a bit of a look as to how to use them, search that one out on YouTube. Love your stunning card, Debbie, says Mary Pat 1000. What a lovely elevation of a pretty die, says Amanda. Stunning, other words coming through. Stephanie says gorgeous. Gorgeous, says Kathy Green. Beautiful card, Debbie, says Jen Adams. And Mary Pat says, I love that fairy edgeable. That's in that bundle. Brilliant price on that, and lots more to come. When we come back, we have got Touch of Sparkle. We've also got the Easter collection on the show for you too. But in the meantime, let's give you opportunity to get checked out. Don't forget, on the website, loads of new additions been added to our spring sale section. I believe there are 372 lines there for you now, so plenty to have a bit of a look at and a shop for. You do that, get to the checkout, and we'll meet you back here with more fun and demos in about 4 minutes time.
Hi, my name's Amelia Sirocco. Ben challenged us to write a limerick, and he sang mine on Crafters TV, so I'm giving it another go. Advance notice, producer Johnny, sorry. When Sarah was gone, we were sad, but now she is back and we're glad. Showstoppers each day say what? Shout hip hooray. My packages are on their way. Thanks for all you do.
A few weeks ago on the show, we were talking about places where all you guys lived. Well, we might have used Google Earth just to have a bit of a sneaky look at the village, town, or city that you lived in. And I thought it might be quite funny if I wrote a little ditty and I put on my Facebook page, where do y'all live? And I'll 50 towns and cities and village into my little song. But I didn't realize that there would be about 425 responses, so I'm gonna cram as many places into this song as I can, but I won't get them all in. We craft everywhere, man, we craft everywhere. From over here to there, man, we craft everywhere. In crafters we've got our share, man, we craft everywhere. We craft in Lydney, Lynbrook, Launceston, Lehana, Tampa, Darlington, Almond Beach, Sedalia, Wills Point, Widnes, Wildwood, Weldon, Marshall, Jackwell Lake, Walkerburn, Yate, Hesperia, Sublimity, Pinho, Avon, Freeport, Mableton, San Jose, Annandale, Great Bend, Detroit, Keniston. We craft everywhere, man, we craft everywhere. From over here to there, man, we craft everywhere. In crafters we've got our share, man, we craft everywhere. We craft in Parachute, Paradise, Pollocksville, Papillion, Sheepshead Bay, St. Petersburg, Seacombe, Sutton, Saturday, Bristol, Brighton, Brooklyn, Blackwood, Barnsley, Tide Squeeze, South Shields, Temple Hills and Bentley, Campbell, Tucumcari, Cary, Ottawa, Hull, Harrisburg, Lexington, Tupelo, Cincinnati, Austinburg. We craft everywhere, man, we craft everywhere. From over here to there, man, we craft everywhere. In crafters we've got our share, man, we craft everywhere. Grabbing Loxahatchee, Lakesville, Lawrence, Lacey, Livermore, Albuquerque, Weeki, Washi, Pensacola, Elsmere Park, Mechanicsburg, Williamsburg, Rebella, Houston, Burlington, Wet Wang, Market, Drayton, Yale, Memphis, Wellington, Wapakoneta, Homer, Sassa, Santa Rosa, Wichita, Honolulu, Riverdale, Melbourne, Commerce, Fentanyl. We craft everywhere, man. We craft everywhere. From over here to there, man. We craft everywhere. In crafters we've got our share, man. We craft everywhere. Crafting Newton Abbey, Richmond, Dudley, Georgetown, East Kilbride, Eugene, Ferrum, Broward, Walkerstown, Newarheim, Fort Wayne, Gloucester, Chester, Long Beach, Raphael, St. Dominic's and Cloud City, Augustine Beach, Sand Springs, Romford, Tulsa, Traverse City, Wesley Chapel, Ballarat, Medina, Ramble City. We craft everywhere, man. We craft everywhere. From over here to there, man. We craft everywhere. In crafters we've got our share, man. We craft everywhere. Crafting Sawbrook and Tucson, Kissimmee, Philadelphia, Chicago, Las Vegas, Biloxi, Lafayette, Elmira, Glendale, Scottsdale, Anchorage and Hurtville, Seattle, Gold Canyon, Ipswich, Cumberland, Unionville, Toledo, Miami, Atlanta, Cleveland, Gold Canyon, Altoona, Calounda, Port Orange, Clover, Rising Sun. We craft everywhere, man. We craft everywhere. From over here to there, man. We craft everywhere. In crafters we've got our share, man. We craft everywhere. And there's a few more places I didn't manage to get into the song. West Runton, Newcastle, Kingswood, Sandbach, Carlisle, Bewley, Albury, Durham, Springfield, Ashington. We craft in Greenville, Lincoln, Nebraska, Sumter, Oak Park, Winchester, Knapp Hill, Stoke-on-Trent, Mount Pocono, Greenville, Charlotte, Oxon Hill, Tunbridge Wells, Modesto, Haverhill, Sierra Vista, Arecibo, Morgantown, O'Fallon, Aurora, Black Forest. We craft in Hermiston, Brownsburg, Henderson, Socorro, Fort Myers, Manningham, Hilliard, Farmingdale, East Moline, Summers Point, Calgary, Charleston, Sawston, Malden, Galloway, Fitchburg, Hopewell, Aberdeen, Winstead, Castlewood, Chatsworth, Limestone, Victoria, Willoughby, Rockland, Canton, Falmouth, Conestoga, Lyndhurst, Ashbourne, and Cluj-Napoca. Oh yeah.
There you go. We craft everywhere. I am working on some new songs. We'll do some. I know I've got to do one for Leanne, got to do one for the Debbies, so don't worry. Patience. Love the Very Edible, says Mary Pat. Jane, thank you for your joke. Hey Ben, I used to be addicted to the hokey pokey, but I turned myself around. Lol. And Peggy C. Whiskersill says that Peacock Edgeable makes an awesome card. Really does. That Edgeable Explorer kit, really, really fantastic value for money as well. If you want to dip your toe into the Edgeable waters, then that is certainly there for you. We're going to have a look at another demo for you right now. Our Everyday Sparkle 3-piece showstopper. It's a brilliant deal. I'll take you through everything that you're going to get very shortly indeed, but basically it's all of the alphabet stamps and stencils and all of the sparkle as far as pearls and gems are concerned, and you will then, if you get the showstopper, get the option to buy more of those pearls and gems as part of the bonus buy. It's £40 or £48. I'll take you through everything you need to know just a few moments' time. But shall we see a demo first of all with Debbie?
Yes, definitely. Let's have a look at the stamp and stencil set because they are amazing. What I love about them is the fact that they've got this classic font. They're a really nice big size as well, so a great one to have. So that's this one here, and then you're getting all the stencils inside to be able to use on them. Now obviously you don't have to use the stencils with them, but if you want to, you absolutely can. You can use them on their own as well, so they're really great ones to go for. So all I'm looking for here is we're going to do, oh, that's a P. We don't want a P, we want an R. So let's have a look for an R. Before I laid them all out, so that was much easier, Ben, but this time we're going to just have a look. So there's an S there. So we'll use an S, an R, and then I just need to find, there we go, the R. So we're going to do Mrs. Now, I've already got my Mr. So we're going to do a Mrs. But obviously, Ben, in this day and age, you could have a Mr. and Mr., a Mrs. and a Mrs. So whatever you choose to have, or any words that you want to use. So we're going to just pop those onto the side. I'm going to bring in my stamping platform, and I'm just going to pop these ones to the side as well. And then we're going to stamp out our Mrs. So just using a piece of card, stamp those onto there, pop those onto there, and then we're just going to use, in fact, we're just doing M and an R just to show you how you can do them. Or we might as well do Mrs.
Yeah.
There we go.
That's a colourful R.
Yeah, so, yeah, these are well used, and please don't worry now, because the one I'm going to use is the purple. The purples and the pinks do tend to dye your stamps, but don't worry about it because I'm using the crushed velvet.
Right.
It doesn't, once you've wiped them, they won't transfer anything over. So, but they will stain when you're using strong colours of inks. But honestly, don't worry because that won't transfer onto something else. Once they're wiped, it's just dyed them. The actual stamps will be perfect to use. So once you've got to this point, then you're going to, I've used my little nesting dies to cut them out. So if I just bring these in here, you've got your misses in little block letters. So if you wanted to, Ben, if you want to cut them out, you could actually cut all of them out, but do that before you apply your gems.
And would you use your smallest snips to do that?
Yes, absolutely, yes. But if you're doing your nesting dies, make sure you cut them before you put your gems on.
Yeah.
So then we're going to bring in that misses, so let's bring those ones in. And then we've got our little notches at the bottom. So all we're going to do is bring in our low-tack tape, and we're going to just pop my lid onto that one. We're going to just tape just a tiny little bit of tape. Need a couple of bits there. And you do only need a small piece. And you're just gonna, all you have to do, Ben, when you're lining these up, as long as you see the colour coming through the dots, you know that you're in the right place. Oh,
Yeah.
I've got a W there by the looks of it. So, and actually, I'm not gonna worry, we'll just do the R and the S, because I have got the other ones. I just want to show you how you do them. So, as long as now I can't see any Y, I know that that's going to be okay.
Yeah.
So I'm going to then just apply at the top there, just that little bit of low-tack tape to hold that down, and then that way we can get on with putting our gems on. So super, super easy to do. All you're going to do is place that on, pop your tape on, and then you're going to grab a bottle of this. Now this, you can use any glue, Ben, but our gem glue is amazing. It's a blue glue and it's got the tiniest little nozzle for your glue to come out. And it means that you can do, oh, dropped a bit there, but it's absolutely fine. You can literally just tap into each one of those dots and just go on all of those. And you can do them all in one go because your glue takes a little bit of time to dry. It's blue to start off with, but it will dry completely clear.
And then once it's clear, then we know we can start sticking, right?
Yes, but actually you can stick them to here. Like I can see there's a little bit too much glue on some of these. I'm just going to wipe it a little bit. But it goes almost like an iridescent colour, but you can still stick into that. Now what I am going to do, I'm going to use two different colours, and the gems and the pearls, because we've got them to use, why not?
Yeah.
So we're going to be using the brighter pink, and we're also going to be using the purple pearls as well. I love the fact that we've got all these differences and different pearls, different gems and different sizes as well.
And as you touched on earlier, thousands and thousands of pearls and gems in this collection, which are different to the original, right?
Yes, completely different. Yeah, absolutely. So they're going to work in conjunction with your ones that you've had before, and I do believe we might still have them on the website. So do have a look. But if we haven't, then you've got plenty here. I think we were saying earlier, Ben, that you've got 11,250 of your gems.
Wow.
And 9,000 of your pearls.
So you've got a few to keep you busy, basically.
You have got a few,
Yeah.
yes, absolutely.
And that tool you're using, again, we know is in stock currently.
It is.
And that's very, very handy to have if you haven't got that, isn't it?
Absolutely. I think, and honestly, I know you could probably go on and buy ones, or you've got cheaper ones, but our tool is so good for picking these up and being able to put them down, because it takes one tiny little touch, and the nibs are going to last you a long time as well. So really good one to have. So you've got your, I call it the picky up, pokey down tool.
That's the best name for it.
But it is actually called the wax tool. Yeah, and I do that because you can pick it up, poke them down, and it does the job. So, and you're just going to go around whatever letters that you've got.
And you said earlier as well to be more gentle perhaps than you think, because
yes,
you've had previous tools where you had to be quite...
Genuinely, yeah.
Yeah.
And you keep picking them up. Someone actually asked a question the other day about theirs was not picking up. And actually what we forgot to ask them is if she was using our tool.
Yeah.
But also, it might not, if you've left the lid off, it might pick up dust.
Yeah, it makes
so
it less
yeah,
tacky.
just give it a little wipe because if it's dusty, it's going to stop it from being sticky. And you can shave a little off of it, so you can make sure, like, and you can manipulate it with your fingers as well. So, and your fingernails, you can just, can you see, look, it's shaving a little bit off there, and that's just going to make it even more tacky. But it is a very, very good tool, and I would highly recommend it. Then on the other end, just use your actual nib to push them down into there, so you know that they're going to be stuck beautifully. And that just makes sure that they're going to go through your stencil. And then all you're going to do is take your pokey tool, lift the bottom up of those, and then you're just going to bring that up. So just take in from the bottom, and as you lift them, you'll be able to see your gems. There's just one there. There we go. Take that one off, and you've got your gems there. And if you can see a little bit of the blue glue, don't worry, because that's going to dry beautifully. Yeah. So that will dry and be clear. And there we go. Let's take that one off. So nice and simple, like so. So you've got your two extras there. And then to put these back bends, super easy. All you're going to do is take these and press your fingers into them. They'll stick into your fingers.
Oh, okay.
So literally then you can put them back into the pot and not waste any. Do the same with these ones. So nice and simple. And they transfer back into there. Make sure you put your lids on, and then you're ready to go for the next time. But look how many gems and pearls you're getting. They're
incredible,
just,
isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it's every crafter's dream to have these. Or actually, sometimes anyone that's making costumes as well, great for sticking on costumes. You might just need some material glue. So I'm going to pop these to the side and bring in my card. So I've used some of my favourite paper pads, which is the Botanical Garden. Oh, actually, this one is from the Ditzy Garden, I think. Ditzy Florals.
Ditzy Florals, yeah.
Ditzy Florals. Now, I've also popped it on the inside as well, just to weigh my card down. And also, Ben, I'm a real fan of putting extras inside to make it look a little bit more expensive. Your card looks nicer when you've got it layered up. And then all we're going to do is do our mats and layers here. I've done an elongated card because I wanted to get the Mr. and Mrs. all the way along the front. So we're just going to pop that on like so. I think it was the right way. Not that it matters because we're going to cover a lot of that up. And actually, before I pop that on, I have got just a ribbon, so which I've just done a little bit bigger. Should have done this afterwards, so we can unstick it from our mat. Just going to go straight across the middle there.
Laurie's just saying the way of placing those gems seems so much faster than any other way. Laurie, if you haven't got that wax tool, bottom of the screen, it's a must-have, really, I think, if you're going to be getting the Sparkle collection.
Yeah, and they really do. You'll be totally surprised how quickly you can get your letters done. They're just a really good way of putting them through. I do love having those stencils. I think they make just a massive difference.
And just on the glue bottle as well, Stephanie says, will the tip of the glue bottle dry up? Like, how do you store it, she says. So, just as you've shown us there on...
Yes, so with the glue, now when I use, so I've shown you the tacky glue before, and I use it in just a cut off top here. With this one, I just leave it laying down. Yeah, and because you've not got a pin inside this then. The reason I have this one upside down is because if you use it that way and you've only got this amount of glue in, the top will dry with that pin. Where if you leave your glue immersed in the pin, it's never going to dry out, doesn't go rusty, it's really good. So that's why upside down. This one, I just leave on its side, so I leave it like this all the time, because the only thing that's stopping it from coming out is this piece, is not a pin going into the top. So once it's released, you get the glue coming out straight away. And just give it a shake. It's really good to shake it up, and then you get this really beautiful blue glue, but it's very sticky glue, so it's a brilliant one for your gems. So we've got our card base on here. Let's bring in all of our makes. So we've got our Mrs. So we've got this one, and I've done these alternate. And then we've also got our Mr. So Mr. and Mrs. that we're going to place on here. And then just out of our an old die set that we have, I found an and.
Oh, yes.
And then I've just layered it with silver underneath because I've put silver on all of these as well, just to bring that up. But I actually thought this would be really good to add some extra gems because we've got the larger gems, haven't we?
Oh,
so
yeah.
let's bring these in and can just show how you can use it to apply extra gems around here. So we're just going to do it in, I always think gems work really well in threes. So we're just going to put 3 of those globules of glue on. And you can just see them there. Probably a little bit more than what we need, but I'm not going to worry. And then we're going to take our tool, and we've used the pink and the pearl gem. So I'm just going to use the pink, I think. So let's just have these. Again, pick them up, and then we can just place them directly onto there. Look how cool they look. And then you can also use these. If you just put your fingernail down, you can turn these over with your tool. So then we've got them to pick up. So let's start with that one.
And I think once you've got this tool, as you're showing here, you'll be embellishing so many other projects.
Yes.
With the fact that you've got so many of these gems and pearls as well.
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely. You've got so many, so use them. They're just going to add bling to everything, can't they? They're going to be fabulous for your Christmas makes as well, your everyday makes, party invitations, wedding invitations. So yeah, it's going to be perfect. So I think we're going to do these slightly on the wonk. So let's just bring in our tape runner. Actually, yes, that's fine. It's just that we've got, there we go. I'm going to lift them up because we've got the gems on the back. So just pop in those down. So let's have our M onto there. We can always burnish down afterwards on the back. So I'm just using, just for quickness really, our tape pens. And then we'll do our mister there. And then before I actually put this down, we're just going to pop that into the centre, just so we can get a reading on where to put these. So I'm going to go up with this one.
I like the fact that you've done them at different levels. It makes it a bit more quirky.
I quite like things at sort of wonky angles.
Yeah.
So, no, it is that way. So let's have that one at the top. In fact, I'm going to do that a little bit more. There we go. Yeah, so it's just a case of seeing where you want them, get your composition of your card, and then let's have that one going down there. And then we'll have the M upwards. And just a little bit of a different card. And the great thing about something like this, Ben, is you can really theme it to the bride and groom. You know, their wedding might be pinks and blues, or you know, any colours that you want it to be. And then I've just put some foam pads on to save time.
Lifted that up a bit.
Yes, just to lift that middle section up, because then it doesn't matter if it overlays a little bit. So we're just going to take that, just trying to be careful with those gems underneath because they're still drying. Pop those in the middle there, like so. And then all I've got left to put on, well, I've just made a little bow just to finish the card.
Brilliant.
So, there we go, just like that. Pop that into place. I've done a double bow just to go underneath. We'll do it under the misses. There we go. And there's our pretty Mr. and Mrs. card. There we go.
Absolutely fan-blooming-tastic. Pretty, says Blue Jay. It's like doing diamond art, says Lorraine Jackson. Yeah, similar. And Hilary says, I bought the gems and pearls. I'm a sucker for anything in a plastic container. Lol.
Me too. I'm exactly like that.
Yeah. Susie said, me too as well, actually. Beautiful card. Colours are a great choice, says Laurie. And Kirsty D says, I've just ordered the alphabet stamp and stencils. I'll show you the collection and we'll have a look at some finished samples in a second as well. Love the name Picky Up, Pokey Down tool, says Jane. If you are actually looking for it on the website, don't search for that because you won't find it. It's the wax tool, but it is a good name. Pat says, just a quick hello from a sunny and warm New Jersey. I will have to watch the show later tonight. And yeah, a lot of people just loving the card. Lovely card, says Jen. Trudy says, very pretty. Yeah, really pretty. And the great thing is, again, you know, we've kind of solved a problem. It's like when we, solved the problem of iris folding and all those different kind of things by bringing you dies, bringing you collections that made something which was quite tough to do very easy. And we've done that again here because in the form of this collection, we've given you stamps and the stencils to place over the top. We give you all of the gems, all of the pearls as well. And then I know you have to buy it separately on this occasion, but we give you that wax tool to be able to lay down those pearls or gems, whatever it is you want to pop down, really, really quickly and simply. So within the set, of course, you get the little stencils, as Debbie's told you, to be able to pop over the stamped elements. So 52 pieces in total of the stamp and stencil set. And this is the kind of thing that you can do. And it depends whether you want to put the pearls on there. It depends whether you want to put the gems on there, but you will have a lot of choice because you will get, let's get them out and show you, all of these fantastic pearls. So yeah, 9 colours, 800 of each of the 3mm and 200 of each of the 5mm in there, and they each come in their own little compartments. So you see you've got your sort of small and big one of each of the different pearls that you've got in there. Using the glue, Debbie suggested just to pop that down, use your stencil to make sure that those go in place nice and easily. And then if it's bling you're after, you've then got all of your gems as well. And same situation here. So you've got 9 colours, 1,000 of the 3mm of each colour and 250 of the 5mm. And again, all of those fantastic colours, which are different to the colours that you'll have received if you picked up the original touch of sparkle. Whichever way, if you're a crafter, you're going to love the bling, and you'll be, as we've just heard from a few of you, you'll be buying these, even if you don't buy the kit. But if you haven't got this kit, there's so many reasons to buy it, because you get all the bling, you get all the pearls, and even if initially you're not going to be blinging up every single personalised project that you do, you've got your alphabet stamps there, which are worth their weight in gold to be able to personalise projects that you're working on. So for £40 or $48, that is incredible. And just worth bearing in mind, if you do go for the showstopper, you then open up the bonus buy of being able to get more of the pearls and the gems for half price. I mean, let's be honest, there's plenty enough pearls and gems within the showstopper. However, if you think to yourself, it would be nice to have some more, you can pop this collection into your basket with the showstopper, and then that price there will halve. So it becomes, what, £15.60, doesn't it? £15.60 or £19.60? Yeah. Those be maths, but it needs to be in the same basket. Let's have a look at some finished samples. You picked one of my favourites here, just for the fact that someone's put bestie on a card. It's so good, isn't it? And that's the thing. Everything can be so personal. You might call your bestie your mate or something else. You never know. But you just put whatever you want on the cards, and to have that bling in place and that texture as well, I think is really, really good. I love this card. So creating the whole background with the stamps, and then just putting that hello through the middle. I mean, what a lovely card just to send to someone. Beautiful one here as well, the hugs. I just think that's a really lovely one to have. And I really love this one as well, which Nicole's done. It's so lovely. I think what a personalised card. Nicole's done that one for us, Nicole Breverick. So yeah, absolutely beautiful. And then we've got that gorgeous mum. So whether you call your mum mum, mam, mom, mummy, whatever. Mummy, mama. You can put whatever, yeah, mama. I'm a mama. You're a mama? Yeah, my girls call me mama. So Big Pop, yeah. You can make up a Big Pop? My brother calls my dad Pops. Pops? Yeah, but which I always find weird because my daughter's called Pops. Yeah. Because she's a Poppy. Oh, Poppy. Oh, yeah, Pops. Poppy. Yeah, and I always call her Pops. So, yeah. I love this card. I mean, if you ever didn't know what your age was, you do now. 60. But it does say, in all fairness, it says 60 years young. So Rebecca Davis has done that one. It's absolutely beautiful. I love that card. I love the fact that the design team have really thought out of the box. Love that one, Happy. Just looks amazing. You can put your name in there, anything. It just looks incredible. A 16 here, so going from 60 to 16. That's a really fabulous one. That'll look nice with the balloon dies that are when are they launching? Weekend. I think this weekend. This weekend? Yes, absolutely. And then you've got your Sarah through there, but if you've got a shorter name, those split space dies are amazing for that. They look so, so good. Another mum one here, so cutting them out of those letters. And then what about Father's Day? Look at that. Fab Dad. I mean, I can't believe we've not seen a card like this before that's done with Fab Dad like this with any alphabets. Yeah, well, I think as well, like if you like to make home decor pieces, one of the favourite things my dad ever bought me, it was well, like that, but like a Scrabble board in a frame, and it's got like my name Laura's name, George and Daisy, and it's all like interlinked.
Oh, yes.
So you could do the same sort of thing for your family and create home decor pieces,
Yeah,
couldn't you?
it's a brilliant idea. And then if you just love your mixed media, doing backgrounds, that one's a great one to have. That'd be great for the teachers. Thank you when you're leaving school. There's one of the creator cards using that outside edge, just with that be kind to yourself. Love that one. And the very last one, because I just adore that one. I think it's fabulous. If you're having a party and you want an invite, I mean, how about blinging a card up like that? Just absolutely beautiful.
Can you go back to the bestie card that you showed, the first one? Because Tim's just said, where did the flowers come from on that first card? If it was the bestie one.
I've got a feeling that they're from, do you remember the box we did with the flowers?
Oh, vaguely.
Floral Creations. Well done,
yeah.
Jamie. Yes, they're from. That's exactly where they're from. Floral Creations. Yes, that's where the dies are from. We don't have them anymore, I'm afraid. I'm surprised we haven't had them back in, or they've restocked them, because we sold out of them. They went and we never see them again. But they were a brilliant idea to have the box. A bit like, can't remember who was saying, but likes things in boxes.
Oh, yeah.
I was like that with the Floral Creations. So, yeah, great one. But that's where those flowers are from. Floral Creations. I'm just going to double check on the back. Doesn't actually. Oh yeah, Floral Creations. Yes, it says on the back. Yes, that's.
Oh, the Good in Circles, says Sue, and Jen says I like this set because I can never find my daughter's name, and now I can personalise things for her. What's her name? I'd be interested to know. But
yeah, I'm the same. So I can
though.
never find my Kyra. So Kyra is spelled K-I-R-A-A. So Kyra.
K-I-R-A-A.
K-I-A-R-A.
Oh.
Kyra.
Yeah.
Kyra. And then Poppy we spell with an I on the end, not a Y. So we never get her name. Yeah. P-O-P-P-I. She's P-O-P-P-I.
She's P-O-P-P-I. She knows she is. She's sure she is. She's P-O-P-P-I. Oops, says Kirsty D. I'm too busy watching the demo that I haven't fed the goldfish. Well, they won't remember.
Oops. They won't remember. Just let it go round again, and then once you've fed it, go, oh, I've been fed.
Yeah. They haven't been fed since 7 this morning. I've been holding a tub of fish food for the past 15 minutes. Well, Kirsty D will give you opportunity to feed the fish now because we're going for a break. Jane says, hey, Ben, what did the pirate say when he turned 80? Aye, matey.
Aye, matey.
That's a good one, isn't it?
It's very good. I
really
that.
like that. That was going in the next joke book.
Very good.
Thank you so much, everyone, for all the comments and questions coming through. When we come back, I believe we're going to have a look at the Easter collection, which we launched yesterday. So if you've not yet picked that up, or if you're still on the fence, then we will look at that in just a few moments. We'll be back in about, 5 or 6 minutes.
Hi, it's Julesy One Kenobi here with my hoodie on. I just thought I'd let you know another reason why I absolutely love Crafters TV. The laughter and the giggles and the dressing up and the jokes. But the one thing for me that absolutely made me laugh so much I cried was the birthday week Vegas dressing up, where Ben was Belvis Mesley, and I just couldn't stop laughing because of the wig. The wig just did it for me, and I just absolutely couldn't stop laughing every time it came on. And that's another reason why I just love Crafters TV.
Pokey tools and paper pads, gilding, wax and stamping mats, scissors, glitter, builder blocks, faux snow fabric, rocker blocks, Bria's Misters, quilting clips, die brush tools, precision snips, finger daubers, acetates, stencils, glue guns and templates, Gemini Pro, Julia and the OG, Gemini Go, Mini and the MIDI, tri-blend brush pens, aqua pens and aqua blends, illustrators, classics and tri-blends and color blends and glitter pens and sparkle pens, outliner pens. Fine tip glue, applicators, envelopes, creators, stamping platforms, boxer boards, the big score and scoreboard, Nina card and craft card, glitter card, matte black card, craft kits, wadding and adhesive sheets, glass mats, guillotines and pen trays, ball tool, dice and zinc trays, miter tools and binding tools and toe bags, USBs, bone folders and punches, low-tech tape, paint brushes, stamens, mountboard, flower forming foam, Outline markers, DVDs, felt quick Triton pads and CDs, gilding flakes and washi tape, tacky glue, red liner tape, craft asphalt, press sparkle pots, Centura pan and sticky dots, pigment, ink pads, chunky glue, body bags, all-purpose glue, embossing folders, blending tools, storage folders, much more too. Water reactive ink pads, body bags, craft magnets, gear of craft and glue, stick and spray and stick away, dotty tape and split pens, acrylic paint pens, tape pens, watercolor card, rotary cutters, magazines and stamping card, Ultimate Pro and the rotating design board, Ultimate First Compendium, Sarah Signature Collections, and don't forget Discovery Kits. Oh, and there's foam pads, think that's it. One final thing, foam on a roll. Foam on a roll.
Hi, it's Jay Pressey from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Why I love Crafters TV. Simply put, your skibbity riz, as Ben, #lead presenter, apparently usually says. The quality of the products are phenomenal. Value for money is exceptional. The instruction and inspiration is mind-blowing. And you know you're always going to get a laugh. And if you see the two guys in the back here, that's why I really love Crafters TV. I am very happy and fortunate to be part of the CTV family. Toodles!
Missed your favourite Crafters TV shows this week? Feel like you've missed out on the best crafting deals? Don't worry, we've got you covered. Join us for Second Chance Sunday, your ultimate catch-up on the top 10 deals, demos and must-see moments from the past week. From incredible discounts to inspiring crafting, this is your second chance to grab the best of the best. But hurry, these deals won't last long. Tune in to Second Chance Sunday only on Crafters TV, because every crafter deserves a second chance. You do know this isn't a real door, don't you? What is he like, that Liam? Oh dear, oh, he's been here so long and he still thinks. A real window. Oh, Jen, your daughter's called Felicity. Oh, that's weird, isn't it? You can't find a personalised card or project, but yeah. Great designs, design team, says Stephanie Theodos. And thank you for all the lovely comments coming through. We're going to have a look at a collection that we launched yesterday, which is the Easter collection. This is a brilliant collection. If you haven't yet picked it up, then maybe tonight is the night that you do, because it is Easter sorted as far as cutesy bunnies and chicks and lambs and all that kind of thing is concerned, but also as far as your kind of story of Easter is concerned as well. You've got all the religious elements in there. The showstopper is the way to go. If you can budget for it, if you can grab it, it should be $94.88, $124.40, but you can see the price that you're going to be paying today if you're a platinum member. And what's brilliant about the showstopper is you get every single element from this collection, but we give you a second paper pad for absolutely nothing. Free, nada, zip, zero, zilch, nothing. So, this is your paper pad. And what's so lovely about this, it is 36 single-sided 6x6 sheets, 180 GSM, and what you'll notice is the first pattern on the back, not necessarily Eastery. As we flick through again, this beautiful floral paper, you get 3 sheets of each, not necessarily Eastery. You could be using that wherever, couldn't you? Maybe on a Mother's Day project. It's a lovely pad because you've got patterns on here which will work for all sorts of occasions. Generic patterns, ditzy florals, beautiful bigger floral images, super kind of check patterns on there as well. And then we get some specific Easter patterns. This one you're going to be kind of maybe snipping into, creating some decoupage elements if you wanted to. But what's really lovely is that it's a pad that you can use outside of Easter as well. I think if you talk about Easter, there's probably, 3 lots of the 12 designs on there, which are specifically Easter with the eggs on. The rest of them you can use wherever you want. Paper 1 We'll give you a second one for free within the bundle, and then you get all these other goodies as well. Do them in the order that I pick them up. All of your stamp sentiments. And again, what's so lovely about this collection is that you've got sentiments which pertain to the fact that it's Easter. And what I mean by that is that sometimes you might get a collection which has just got like generic sentiments to go with it. This, we bring you Hoppy Easter, Happy Easter, thinking of you this Easter. Have a cracking Easter. Somebody loves you. We've even got quotes from the Bible as well, which I think is beautiful. And that kind of stamp there, with that quote, will work with the Easter blessings. This is a beautiful embossing folder and die set. So the embossed detail there in the shape of the cross, bringing you some fantastic words like rejoice and faith. You've got Jesus Christ there as well. And then you've got that beautiful, more simple cross, which you can piece over the top. You can use individually of itself if you want. This is the kind of thing that you can create. That stencil, by the way, is included in another set, which I'll bring you the board on in just a second. But how great does that look with the embossed detail behind, cross on the top, and then you've got the quote, which I was talking about, stamped onto it too. Then you've got this next set. This is the Easter Sunday, and that background again I think could be used on so many different projects outside of the Easter collection. Just a lovely starting point for all sorts of different projects, but here you can see once we've popped that church in place as well with the background die, it looks brilliant. This one designed by our Nicola Armstrong. It's really lovely. Got a bit of sparkle paste on that one as well, just popped onto the background to really bring that scene to life. Then within the set, you've got the second cross, so this one is a lot more decorative. You've got the ornate detail there, and look how gorgeous that looks again on that card, made by our Julia, all popped together to create a really stunning project. And again, the papers that you can see on the front there and inside that card, again, elements of the last bundle I've shown you just used there to create the inside. Looks absolutely stunning. Next, the most popular item, I'm not even joking you, the most popular item individually, because all of these you can buy as individual elements if you want. Still busy for this one today. That cracked Easter egg, I just think is brilliant. All it's missing is a dinosaur, as we said yesterday, because we'll give you chicks, we'll give you, hello.
I don't know why it's so popular when it's a broken die.
Lol. You are yoking me. But what you can do is you can pop your little chickie you're going to get in stamp and die form inside the egg. How cute is that? Like the little chick just popped out. What did you say? Oh, little
chubby chick.
Chubby chicker. Let's do the twist. But how super cute is that? And again, elements on this card, all the elements you've got within this collection. But there's that cracked egg. Then you've got these Easter egg baubles. So again, the ability for you to be able to create these as a hole to pop onto your cards, but also you can use the dies to cut the holes so that you can create little hanging ornaments. As we were talking about yesterday, my mum has an Easter tree. Does anyone else? Did you say you have one?
I don't know, but I know a lot of people
are
starting to have trees for different occasions.
Yeah. So you can, I mean, just as they are quite nice, but if you want to sort of multi-cut those and back them to make them more solid, you can. Use them as little tags for presents. Love Debbie's idea of popping little clues on these, hanging them around the garden to, find on the Easter egg hunt for the kids. Really lovely set. So you get the 3 different sizes of eggs in the set. Then you've got your basket, the Easter basket. And again, what's so lovely about this is that it's all individual dies that you can build up to create the actual basket. All of the flowers. So, you can cut these as many times as you want and make that bouquet as sort of beautiful as you want it to be. You've got the bunny butt there as well, bunny butt. So, yes, that is Easter. You can pop the carrots in there too, but if you just want a beautiful bouquet for Mother's Day at the end of this month, you don't use the bunny. It's as simple as that. Again, all the papers that you're seeing here, the stamp sentiments all come with this collection as well, which is brilliant. Then you've got the bunny triptych, or the bunny passport photos, as I like to call it. There you go. There's Mr. Bunny gone to the passport machine. Sorry, Mr. Bunny, none of those will do for your passport. You'll have to take them again. But how super cute is that? And, obviously those just backed onto some cards there, but you could create a shaker out of that as well, couldn't you?
Absolutely.
So
yeah,
cool.
look really cool.
As a little bunny shaker. So those dies you're going to get within the set. Here are our Easter friends, cute Easter friends. So you get these in stamp and die form as well. So you've got the chubby chicker. I'm not going to get that out of my head now. The lamb, who I think is super cute, and then you've got the bunny rabbit as well. And you described this very nicely as well, Debbie, because there are some real cutesy elements in this collection, and these are cute, but they're a little bit more, I don't know what the word is.
They're on the right side of cute, aren't they? Yeah. So they're not babyish. They are more that you could use for obviously young children, but actually adults alike as well.
So that's really super cute. And look at them, the three friends together there, stamped onto that beautiful project. There's Chubby Chicker again. Just pops out his egg. Let's do the twist. And then lastly in this set is your bunny character. So again, that's like you build a bunny, if you like. And what's lovely again is all the dies are going to fit through even your smaller machines. So through your mini, no problem at all. Great to get a little conveyor belt going, production line, get the kids, get the grandkids crafting, use up all of your scraps to create some really cute cards, have fun with them. And I think it's one of those collections again, you know, like on the run up to Christmas when the kids, the grandkids are really excited, it's nice to have like crafty kits that you can share with them to kind of, you know, put their excitement into something creative to make the day itself even more magical. I think it's the same with Easter, isn't it? The kids get excited about the Easter bunny coming along, all the chocolate and the eggs and whatnot. This is a lovely set to be able to share with them and kind of, you know, engage in that excitement. You get everything in the showstopper, as I say, 2 paper pads. The second one you'll get for nothing. So it's £60.79 or $74.36. If you want to pick and choose, if you want to create your own smaller bundle, you can. A few quick comments. World's biggest baby chick, says Anne. Yeah. Chubby chicker. A broken die, says Ash Cambo. Lol, yeah. The chick is so cute, says Sensational Sky. And Victoria says, we need a dinosaur collection. Yes. We will pass that over to Leanne, definitely. Hi, Ash, who's joined us. Sensational Sky says, hey, all crafters. Hey, Ben. Hey, Ben and Debbie. I've bought my glitter pens today. So excited. They give my projects that final touch. Glitter does lift a card, even a full one, says Sue. Just whilst we're on this, the subject of dinosaurs, do we want realistic dinosaurs, as in Jurassic Park, or do we want cute dinosaurs like, you know, Barney?
I love well, I don't want Barney, but I do
not
want
Barney,
cute.
but like cute
yeah,
like that.
I quite like cute dinosaurs. Yes, so I used to watch, my kids used to watch that Land That Time Forgot. It was a brilliant programme. Yeah, love that one. That was really good. Yeah. What was the name of the main dinosaur?
Denver, the last dinosaur.
No,
he's my
Denver?
friend and a whole lot more. No? Land of what?
You've just said it, and now you've said something else. It's
Land
gone.
Before Time.
Land Before Time. The Land Before Time.
I've thought of remember Denver, the last dinosaur?
Weren't they films, I think, The Land Before Time?
They were,
yes,
yeah.
there was about 3 or 4 of the films. Littlefoot, that's it. And Ducky, yes.
Dougie?
Ducky.
Ducky?
Petrie, Ducky, yeah. It was so
Chomper?
good. It was so good.
Sharp Tooth was the baddie.
Yes,
Spike.
that's what we need. Dinosaurs like that, yeah.
Oh, Littlefoot, yeah, says Susie. Ducky, yeah, they're all coming through now. Adorable collection. We'll go over to Debbie. Couple of questions. So Tim's asking on this card here. Oh no, this one. So it's 2 questions. So this is the embossing folder here.
Yep.
So Tim is wanting to know how the colour was achieved on the letters.
Right.
On the words. And also, is the embossing folder raised or indented, says Anne, the detail? Well, the words pop out.
Yeah,
it's
so
raised.
Embossed.
But Tim's asking, how is that achieved with colour on the words?
So how strange is it that I'm just about to do a demo with it?
Yes!
I mean, that's honestly...
Almost
I've got
like he's
it
an
all...
audience plant and we've put him there to ask that question.
Yeah. I mean, that's so strange. So I'm going to show you how to do that. Not how to do the background, but I will do it again onto a different piece. So I will grab another piece of card. But first of all, let's do this, and then I'll show you how you can get those words to pop out. So I'm going to use that cross embossing folder with the cross. And I thought I'd use the bunny. I thought I'd shake it up a bit, have a little bit of cutesy, but bring in the cross and the embossing folder.
Because you did this yesterday, and it was such a lovely card.
Yes, the easel card. Yes, the cross one, was it? The cross easel card.
Oh, where
and
is
it's
it?
so nice
This
to
one?
mix the two, yes. And I wanted to do a bit of a girly one. I thought this would be good for a christening as well. I love that card. It was one of my favourites that I did yesterday.
Such a clever combination, which potentially you think wouldn't work, but it really does.
Yeah, and it's so that lamb is so lovely. So I thought, well, let's try it again, but we're going to make it a little bit more girly. So I've actually got some pink cardstock, and we're going to emboss the pink cardstock. So again, when you are placing your die, you don't, your cardstock, you don't have to worry which side it's going in, because I've got double-sided card, but your picture is on the front, so you know it's the front side. And I say that in case you're putting some ink onto it, and then you want to make sure that you've got it on the right side. So let's pop that through. Now it is a 2D embossing folder, so you only need your top and bottom cutting plates. I'm actually just going to add in, I think, just for a bigger indentation, it just gives it a bit more pressure. Oh, we nearly popped that onto there. Let's pop that on there, and that on the top. And then just send that through. You don't actually need an extra shim, but I just want to give an extra little bit of a push down. Although our machine in the studio is quite a lot of pressure in this, so I probably didn't need it at all, but it'll be fine. Oh yeah, it's absolutely fine. So let's take that one out, and that will give us our embossed detail into here. So you can't see it very well because it's into pink, but you can see just how lovely that's embossed into there. So I'll turn it around, and then you'll be able to do it that way. There we go. But I'm not worried that you can't see it, because we're going to put some gilding wax onto it.
Okay.
And this is how you would get that design. So what I would say is, when you want to use, let me grab it out of the box, here it is. If you want to replicate the card, this one hasn't been opened, if you want to replicate the card that Ben showed you, what you would do is obviously do this onto white cardstock, and then you would emboss first your detail, and once you've embossed, then you would put this over the top like so.
Right.
And then stencil over the top of that. So that will then give you that detail. I'm wondering if we use a brighter colour, because I've got one that I've already done. So I'm going to switch, I'm going to just show you rather than just say. So let's use quite a dark, we'll use the plum jam to go through. So let's actually show you how to do it. Not that I've done this, I'm only thinking this must be how it's done.
Right, yeah.
So let's bring in one of these. And we're just, it won't, in fact, let's just make sure we've got that over the top there. There we go. And you'd make this obviously a bit smaller, because it's not going on the bottom of my card here. But I'm just going to show you how you can get that sort of burst of sun ray coming through. So I'm using a darker pink, which is the plum jam, just because I'm using a lighter colour cardstock. And actually what's happening, this is picking up the embossed words anyway.
Yes.
So, which looks amazing. So I'm sure if you was just to go over it, it would pick that up anyway.
Lots of people wanting the dinosaur collection now. Both, but Jurassic Park is my favourite movie, says Victoria.
Oh, I love that Jurassic Park so much.
Definitely cute dinosaurs, says Sensational Sky. And Jane says both types of dinosaurs and a collection of sharks as well.
Yes, someone else has mentioned sharks before. Yeah, is there cute sharks?
Or realistic sharks.
Is there? There's cute sharks. What's the film that Will Smith did the wording for? Shark Tale, that's it, yes.
Will Smith did that, did he?
He did the voice, yeah.
Of what?
Shark Tale.
Was he?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Look at that. How amazing does that look?
It's really cool.
So then you're going to use your gilding wax, and that's how you get then the words to pop out. So you're just going to take your gilding wax, just a really small piece on your finger. Less is more. You don't want any clumps. And you're just going to hover this over the top. And this is going to really bring out. Now, the more you put on, the more it's likely to go into the cracks. If you're just really careful, I feel like I have my lightest touch with this finger. A lot of people say to use your index finger, but I don't feel like I have as much control for some reason. So you just do whatever.
I think you're more likely to put more pressure on your index finger. I don't know why.
I
think
do
your middle
too.
finger or your ring finger is probably
absolutely.
more
But can you see, just by doing that really light touch, all I'm doing is catching hold of the words. So, like so. And then we'll go down. So that's how you get that. And obviously mine's a lot different because I've done different colours. But that's exactly how you would highlight those words.
That's such a cool effect, that. And of course, if you go back to our masterclass earlier on, you can get that gilding wax in the starter kit that we did, the mixed media starter kit, which was an absolute
I didn't know that was in there. What, the wax?
The gilding wax is. I don't know if there's a gold one. I'm not 100% sure if it's that same colour.
Well, it doesn't matter which ones they are. They're all amazing.
Yeah, you get a gilding wax in there with your gilding flakes and your glitter glues and your glitter paste.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's really good. Wow, and that was such a good price.
I know, because the gilding wax is $12.99 a pot, isn't it?
Yeah.
So for 20 quid, all of that,
It's
incredible
really,
value, really.
Really good. So yes, that's how you get that effect. And then if you just take either a cloth or some kitchen towel and give that a buff, that will just make that nice and shiny. So just popping that down like so. And then if I show that off now to the camera, you'll be able to see that.
Oh, that's
coming
brilliant.
through. Now, you want to probably use a whiter card. Being pink, it's not showing it up so much.
Yeah.
But the one I've done at home, Ben, I've done this one and I put on more gilding wax, but I was just a bit more heavy-handed, so it highlighted that cross in the centre. But both look lovely, don't they? It's just amazing how you can make them absolutely stunning. It's a really lovely one to have. And then on top of that, you've then got the die. So if you die cut it out, I've die cut this out of 3 different mediums. So I've done a white, a pink and a gold. So you don't just have to stick to one. And I'm going to matte and layer these on and have that white one on the base, because that's then going to give me this 3D cross effect. And then when you come to putting that on the middle of your cross, whichever one you use in the centre, that's going to look absolutely stunning, isn't it? I think I'm going to use this one because I really like that. But let's bring in the bunny. So the bunny is gorgeous. Let me just pop these away so I don't pop my arms in. And we're going to colour our bunny, and I'm going to use him with red-brown blend.
Okay.
So super easy to do your rabbit. We're going to just use it in the centre. So using this one right in that centre of his face.
Stephanie just said, like, you're comparing the 2 cards there, both beautiful, depends on the look that you're going for. Absolutely right. And it says, breathe the lightest touch. I think the lightest touch is the same you suggested when applying makeup. I just remember from my days back in other shopping TV, when they used to say about doing like sort of rubbing cream into the underside of your eyes, like there. They always said to use that you're like your ring finger for the lightest touch.
Yeah, to not
and always
use so
brush
much
it upwards.
pressure.
Train the skin in the way that you want it to go.
Yes.
Yeah, look at me with all the skin tips. You're welcome, everybody.
I know.
That's how
How
I stay.
fun is
That's how I
that?
stay so youthful in my look. You see, because I know all of the tips. I'm 75. I just look great. Look great. Shotty says, I feel so bad eating lamb. That lamb is so cute too. But don't bring that up, for goodness sake.
Oh, I love lamb.
See, I'm not bothered.
Really?
No, I don't eat lamb, really.
No, I love lamb.
I like chicken, and a bit of beef, and that's about it.
I like any meat, though, to be honest.
Anne says, I may have to give the gilding wax another try with this folder when it gets here. I haven't had much luck in the past, but I will give it another try. I mean, don't take my instruction, but from the few occasions I've used it and got it wrong the first time, it's apply a lot less than you think, Debbie, isn't it? And like you were saying, it's like if you've got too much on your finger, if you think you've got too much, you just dab it off, don't you?
Absolutely. You absolutely do. Yeah, don't worry about putting too much on because, don't worry if you've put too much on, because I always think if you've put more on, then just use more, because then it just looks nicer. Don't worry if you smudge more on, then just smudge the rest, because then it'll all look lovely, because however gilding wax goes on, it looks nice, but always start off with that lightest touch.
Yeah. And it's practice makes perfect again, isn't it? I suppose with anything really, the more you do it, the more you'll you'll get the touch
Yep.
and you'll get the feel of how you want to put it onto the project.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, absolutely. I love gilding wax. It's something that I never don't use. I think it's beautiful. It looks amazing. And I really like it because it's a bit like, it's your mixed media, isn't it? You can use it with so many different things. So if you've got watercolours or your water reactive ink pads and you've done a nice background, just put it onto the background after you've embossed. Use it across the detail. It's really versatile and it's just beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So yeah, please get it out. Don't not use it. It is amazing.
Hello, Valerie Conrad. Just joined us. Says hi all. I'm late, but I will watch the replay. And Christine says, I'm sorry, I'm late to the party, Christine Mahoney. That lamb reminds me of Pork Chop from the kids' show, Lamb Chop's Play Along.
Oh, I don't think I've seen that.
It's Lamb Chops, play along. It's good to sing and play along. And
Perhaps
fun
my
things
kids were a bit
are all
older
we
by
ever
then.
do. And Lamb Chop used to sing the song that never ends, didn't he? I'm sure, wasn't that the song that never ends? Christine will tell me. This is the song that never ends. Yes, it goes on and on, my friend. No?
Oh, no.
No?
No.
I'm sure that's Lamb Chop. Christine will know.
What year was that out?
Lamb Chop, I think it was originally out like before my time, but it was one of those shows that they sort of repeated quite a lot. That they're still sort of shown in the 80s and whatnot.
Oh, that time. I thought you were thinking I was thinking when my kids were young.
No, Lamb Chop was, I'm sure Lamb Chop was maybe like 70s, was it?
I don't remember them at all.
It was a lady. What was the name of the lady who had, because Lamb Chop was a puppet. He was like a hand puppet. Oh, 92 to 97?
Oh, so that would have been when my kids were young. My son was born in 91.
Here you go, Christine. This is the song that never ends. Yes, it goes on and on, my friends. Some people started singing it, not knowing what it was, and they'll continue singing it forever just because this is the song that never ends. Yes, it goes on and on, my friends. Some people started singing it, not knowing what it was, and they'll continue singing it forever just because this is the song that never ends.
I can't believe you remember the words.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's amazing. Yeah, no, I don't remember that at all.
Lamb Chop's
There we
playing.
go. There's our bunny.
There we go.
Nice and quick, coloured in our bunny, and we're going to cut him out as well. So let's pop them over the top. And a lot of people say that don't colour, cut out first, but I always colour them in and then cut them out. So I think as long as you stick it down properly, it's going to be absolutely fine.
Shari Lewis and Lamb Chop, that was it. Thank you, Anne. Why do I know that?
Yeah, that's
so weird.
So random.
1992 to 1997, says Christine Mahoney. I was sure it was like a 70s show. Well, there you go. I know nothing.
You were way out.
I was. I thought it was like I'm going to have to Google it now. Lamb Chops Play Along. Oh, yeah. Well, that's the point now.
Well, my son was born in 91 and he's 34 this year.
Is
33 this year. I've added on a year.
There you go, look. Look. It's Shari Lewis and Lamb Chop.
Oh, yeah, I don't remember that at all. No.
I can't really hear a funny old voice, didn't he, Lamb Chop? Was it a boy or a girl?
That's funny. That's funny. Right, let's put our card together. So just going to stick this one down like so.
Oh, dear.
Lamb Chop. Around that time, I remember there used to be Pippin the dog that used to go up in the plane.
What was that called? Was
that Nanny someone or Mrs. someone or Auntie someone?
Yeah, Auntie. It was called, what was it? Yeah, Johnny's just saying in my ear, he didn't have a very good carbon footprint or Pippin because they used to fly everywhere in a plane. What was it called?
Oh, come outside, yeah.
1993, and they get into a spotty plane to like pop down the shops for a pint of milk. Yeah. Where should we go? Let's just pop down, do our shopping in the plane.
What was her name? Auntie Mabel, that's it. Yeah, Auntie Mabel.
No, Woof was a different show because Woof was the boy that turned into a dog, wasn't he? Oh, was it the same dog? Oh, maybe it was. Lamb Chop was scary, says Hillary. Why is a Lamb Chop scary? Sherry Lewis, the original lamb chop, I think the Ed Sullivan show, says Stephanie. So it was before that 92. Amanda says, Ben, I sell lamb chop dog toys. Well, I need one of those. How do I get one off you? Oh, hang on. Pippi's, one of Pippin's puppies played the dog in Woofs.
There you go.
There you go.
Small world. What the subjects we get on to.
Anne says, I think she does go back further than that. I remember seeing lamb chop when I was a kid, and I'm lots older than that. Yeah, I think it was like rebooted in the 90s, wasn't it? And I'm sorry, Hilary, you just said, scary lamb. Do you remember Muffin the Mule, says Steve? I'm not that old.
Oh, that's not
I think
going
Muffin
on
the
there
Mule
because...
was... My mum talks about Muffin the Mule, I think. It was Muffin the Mule and... what was the other one around that time? Bill and Ben the Flower Pot Men.
Oh, yeah, Bill and Ben. Yeah, I wasn't even born then.
When was Muffin the Mule? 19 what?
Oh, that's nice to think I
46.
wasn't born but for something, because I always feel like I'm the oldest one here. Right, so we're just going to place that one right in the middle. What did Jamie just say
That
then?
was,
Oh.
No, don't worry. Don't worry. Jamie's just realising how old we all are compared to him. He's only about 3 weeks old, is Jamie. He's so young. That's what it feels like. Amanda says, Ben, I'll send you one for your doggy. Lamb chop. Oh, thanks, Amanda. She'll love that, Molly. Not like she needs any more toys.
When was you born, Jamie? Was you 2003? Oh, you were same as my daughter. You could be
Jamie.
my son, Jamie. And that's my youngest.
What, 2002?
Yeah. 2002.
I still, because what did you say earlier? You're 4 years away from another big landmark birthday.
Yeah.
I still can't believe that, and I genuinely mean that. I still think of you as like around my age. It's weird, isn't it?
They are. Everyone is so kind. I do think I have good genes. I think that's all it is.
Well, I think it is. But the thing with you is you look a lot younger than you are, and I think because of your personality.
Right. Yes.
You're very young at heart.
Childish.
Childish. Yeah, you're very immature.
I am very immature. I am very immature. Yeah. But there we go. Look at that. So we used that one with that in the background. I really love that. Just a slightly different take on what we were going to do, but then add in that little bunny to it. And there we go.
Wow, brilliant project. Absolutely love that. Auntie Mabel and Pittman the dog, says Natty. Yes. Thank you, Amanda. Yes, send us a lamb chop. I'd love to, or just tell me where I can get one from. Give me your website and I'll get a lamb chop. That'd be brilliant. Christine says, oh, I just read Sherry Lewis and lamb chop first came out in 1956 on Captain Kangaroo. What was Captain Kangaroo? I need to know more about that. So lamb chop was on a show called Captain Kangaroo. No idea. And Jen Adams says, I love this show. What, lamb chops play along or this show? Oh, this show. Excellent stuff. Excellent. I know Captain Kangaroo, Johnny. I've no idea.
A Captain Kangaroo?
There was a show called...
Or a crafting kangaroo?
No, there was a show called Captain Kangaroo, which is where lamb chop first appeared, apparently.
Wow.
Bob Keeshan was Captain Kangaroo. Aired in 1955, I'm being told in my ear. Till 1984. And our Susie says, I love Captain Kangaroo and Mr. Green Jeans. No idea. No idea. Right, very quickly, before we wrap up, let me show you what you're going to get in your showstopper. If everything I'm showing you is available individually, if you want it individually, you'll have to just go to the website and pick your bits and pieces individually. So you are going to get in the showstopper your paper pad, 36 single-sided sheets. You're getting 12 designs, 3 sheets of each. What is great, if you go and get the showstopper, we give you a second one of these for absolutely nothing. So I know sometimes, a lot of the time with showstoppers, we give you a bonus buy. This time we're just saying get the showstopper and we'll give you a free paper pad. And as you've seen with the little flick through there, there's only actually 3 designs in there that are specifically EC. You can use a lot of the other designs in that pad elsewhere. This next one is you build a bunny or bunny character. So you've got all the elements there to be able to die cut out the bunny. You've got these little paw prints there, his little tail, even the carrot, facial expressions there too. And that's the kind of thing that you can create. As I say, a lot of fun, this collection, to do crafting with the kids before Easter. You know, make cards for the rest of the family, maybe from the kids or the grandkids. There's our cute little Easter friends, all 3 of them there. I feel like we need to name the other 2 now. We're calling the chicken chubby chicken.
Larry Lamb.
Lamb chop, yes.
Lamb chop.
Lamb chop. What are we going to call the rabbit? Bugs, yeah, we could. Let us know. Anyway, you've got all 3 of them there, stamped, and then of course you can die cut them all too. And the chick is going to work absolutely perfectly with this die, which is the cracked egg, which is also included. All of these available individually, as I say. I'd imagine if you're getting this as an individual, you'll probably get the Easter Friends set as well, because that just works really nicely. Then you're going to get your Easter egg baubles. And again, you know, these are great because you get the ability to punch the holes into these, if you like, with those dies to be able to create the little tags. So whether you're using these as, you know, gift tags on an Easter project, whether you just want to use these as little embellishments on your card, or, you know, you're using these as little clues for the Easter egg hunt for the kids. They're brilliant. Then you've got your bunny triptych. So this allows you to create really cool cards just like this. Great if you like to create your longer, sort of thinner cards. You can just layer those up to create the little bunny, having a little fun there. And again, obviously you can make shakers with those too, which I think is super cool. Then you've got this card here, which was done with this set, which is the Easter Blessing. So if you want to be able to recreate Debbie's project, which she made, then this is the one to go for. So Easter Blessings gives you the embossing folder and that cross to go with it. It's absolutely stunning. And if you like the whole idea of that card, you will also need this board, or this set, I should say. All of this included in the showstopper, but I'm talking if you're going individually. It's that stencil here, and then this die set to be able to build up the church, and that tree scenery in the background looks absolutely stunning. That die multi-cut and layered up to create that scene. Then you've got your ornate cross. So the second of the 2 crosses in that set, 2-piece die set, back the white there onto that matte gold cardstock, and again the papers here, all from the paper pad that you're going to receive in the bundle. Then you have got the Builder Basket, Easter Basket set. So again, really nice to kind of get out all of your scrap bits of cardstock and use to create that fantastic Builder Bunny basket. And again, if you just want to use that as a floral basket for Mother's Day or for a birthday, whatever it might be, of course you can. Just don't use the bunny elements. And then of course you're also going to get the stamped sentiments as well, and these are fantastic because they are all pertaining to Easter. And what's lovely, again, as per the rest of the collection, you've got some really cute little sentiments in there. So you've got things like Happy Easter to you, thankful for you this Easter, and then we've got some more, you know, religious connotations, if you like. So Easter blessings, and you've got the quote from the Bible there as well, Matthew 28 verse 6. He is not here, he is risen, just as he said. So you've got a really great combination of sentiments to go with that collection, whatever kind of project you're making, whoever you're making Easter for. £60.79 is the platinum price, $74.36, and don't forget you will get your second paper pad for free. Few quick comments, and I'll tell you what's coming up tomorrow. Anita says Captain Kangaroo was a morning kids show for many years, 60s to the 70s. He was called Captain Kangaroo, says Terry, because he had huge pockets on his coat where all kinds of things were hidden.
Oh, there you go.
Christine says, and then after Captain Kangaroo, they had their own show in 1960, and then another show, Lamb Chop's Play Along, in 1992. That's the one I remember. Although I was 13 at the time in 1992, so why was I watching Lamb Chop's Play Along? Anne says, Captain Kangaroo was the kids' show when I was young. Mr. Green Jeans, Bunny Rabbit, and Mr. Moose. Captain Kangaroo was like Sesame Street, says Deborah Spencer. Oh, okay. And Hilary says, the lamb is too cute. It doesn't have scary eyelashes. Oh, like Lamb Chop. What a lovely, lovely day it's been. I was going to say it's been a lovely week, Debbie, but it's only 2 days. Shame we can't have more days together, but you're off doing other bits and pieces now, aren't you?
Yes,
Busy
but
week.
don't worry, because I'll be back for a full week next week. No, not next week, the week after. Yeah, the week after. So, yes, but yes, off to other bits and pieces tomorrow, and then down at the NEC on Thursday. So, yeah, make sure you do come and say hi. it's going to be amazing. But tomorrow, brand new launch, so and it's really beautiful.
Yeah, it's a lovely collection. The crafty whirlwind, as I call her, is in. You'll hear her before you see her. She's in for Wake Up Call. Our great leader, Sarah, will be here, so make sure you're in. Wake Up Call, we will be previewing the brand new launch, which is the Flora and Fauna collection tomorrow, new Nature's Garden collection. If you've seen it on HSN Previews, I know you're already very excited about that. If you're yet to see it, set your alarms nice and early to join us, because it will be well worth your while. We've then got a 2-hour launch show of that with Sarah at 2 o'clock tomorrow. And then tomorrow evening, Beautiful Beginnings, Lily's going to be in for that show. The return of Essentials Corner, so your chance to ask Lily any crafty questions that you might have. And on that show, we'll be looking at corner edibles, the Ultimate Pro, and outline dies as well. So it's going to be a super show, indeed a super day. Massive thank you to Debbie. As Debbie said, if you're going down to the NEC, you can catch her on Thursday. And then for our UK viewers, you'll be able to see her on Hobbymaker a little bit later on in the week as well. Thank you to Superstar Susie on the socials tonight. Thank you to Jan. Thank you to Rachel. Thank you to Jake. Thank you to Tracy. Thank you to Johnny. Thank you to Jamie. Thank you to you for watching it as well. I'll be back with Sarah tomorrow. I hope you can join us then. Whatever you're doing until then, enjoy the rest of your Tuesday. And for all of us here at Crafters TV, bye for now.